Morning, YouTube. Back on two again. Nice weather going on here in South Carolina. So I've been riding the last 2 days to work. Still trying to get over a little cold. But not much else been going on. Didn't ride hardly at all throughout winter. Just left the bike sitting up. Drove the truck. Don't know why, I just didn't feel like riding in cold weather this year. Well, gas has went back up to 154.9 at Spinks. It was down to 144. It needs to go back down again. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. It's one of them days. Well, at UPS, we have been in the new building, the new facility, for about 2 to 3 weeks now. I would love to go back to the old facility. The new facility ain't near as nice as the old facility for a couple of reasons. Number one, in the old facility, we was allowed to listen to music or, Audible in my case. In the new one, because it is attached to airport property, we don't even bring our cell phones in. Not that we can't, we just don't. And they're working on it to where we can start back listening to music or Audible or whatever. It just hasn't been released, giving us the okay to do so yet, which makes it for a very long and boring day. The building is a lot more automated now. I'm not sure what all is automated inside the building. I've only been to one area, and that's the area I work in, small sort. We no longer have to scan packages the way we were doing it in the old building. We have 2 machines we run every package through at the beginning of small sort. Called a slice machine. You have to put the labels face down on dots on a little small, like 20-foot conveyor belt, and it runs through this machine that reads the label from the bottom, through the belt, and then it runs through a label maker that blows a label by air pressure down onto the package. So it's definitely different the way things work now, and it is it makes for an interesting day, that's for sure. Yesterday, not so much. Had a lot of downtime, belt shutting down, and it looks like I'm about to have to run a red light because I know this thing is probably not going to pick up the bike. Yep, it ain't going to pick me up. And that's one nice thing about the state of South Carolina. Back in 2008, they passed a law stating that bikes, that pull up to a red light and the light won't change, you can run it. So that's what I just did. Checking the first time I've used a camera in so long, so I'm making sure it still works and hoping the microphone battery has still got enough power in it to have audio. I am looking at purchasing a GoPro clone because I really can't afford a GoPro. I did some research and looked at different cameras like the SJ camera, and the one I've came up with I'm gonna probably end up buying is a Chinese knockoff, which the SJ cam's a Chinese knockoff. Looks like a GoPro, but it's not. But the one I'm looking at probably buying is not the SJ. It is the Eken EKEN-H9 4K camera. It does shoot 4K, however it only shoots 4K in 10 frames per second and 15 frames per second. Not very useful for motor vlogging, but be interesting to play with. And the Eken that I've watched, I've seen people put it up against GoPros, and it actually held its own. Video wise, in normal mode like 1080p or 720p, it takes just as good a video, pretty much just as good a video as any GoPro out there. With the exception of the 3 Plus, Black 3 Plus, or the GoPro Hero 4 Plus, Black Plus, which is 4K. Of course that's going to outdo it, and outdo it big time, I do believe. But GoPro, $500 plus accessories. Whereas the Eken I can buy for 67 or 70 bucks, and it comes with a 2-inch display built in. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Eken, and the simple reason why I don't really need audio capabilities, because I have this camera right here. I have this camera right here, my trusty Contour Plus 2, that does my audio just fine. I'm just buying a secondary camera for a specific shot that I want. And it has to be a GoPro style camera to mount where I need it to mount at, which is on the chin bar of the helmet. At any rate, I'm up, so I will Holler at y'all later. Bye.